Hello, my sadistic bastards, and how the hell are you? I am doing my part 3 of a few words on prepping. Now, I want to share with you tonight. See if I can turn this on, see if this helps. Wow, it's a strobe. It's a little bright, but that's okay. I want to share with you tonight a few books. I had to pull them up on the laptop. I do not want to go back and dig them out. They're still buried underneath a bunch of stuff that we moved a year ago in this house. It's still buried in there, back in there somewhere. So I pulled up my favorite survival and prepping and bushcrafting books that I think that you should buy. Now, granted, I'm not telling you to go out and buy it, but I feel that you should. But it's up to you. The first one, body armor. The first one is the SAS Survival Handbook. You can get that at Amazon for $16.32. Now you get the full size or you get the pocket size. The pocket size, honestly, is where you need to go. It's, stash it in, some places. Now it's one of the top number 1 books to get right now. The second one is a book called Prepper's Long-Term Survival. Yeah, Prepper's Long-Term Survival Guide. And at Amazon, you can get it for $14.52 right now. That is chock full of really good info, ideas, a lot of things you can learn from, or you can even tweak it to make it your own. Now there's a bushcraft box set. It has the books is Bushcraft 101, Bushcraft Advanced Bushcraft, and I can't remember what the other books are off the top of my head, but that's a must-have in your collection. And you not just have it, but read it, study it, live it, learn it. Let's see. Oh yeah. Hey, the Pocket Outdoor Survival Guide. Of course, the other books has a lot more in it, but get that. There's other things in there that you can learn. Another one, it's $9.95 on Amazon. The 100 Deadly Skills, the Navy SEAL Handbook. Wow. I'm not going to give any of that away. I'm just going to say wow. And it's $15.29 at Amazon. Oh yeah. Bushcraft First Aid, a field guide, which is $14.72. I'm sorry, but you can't tell me that wouldn't help you. It helped me a lot. I wish I can dig these books out. I wish I can have time to dig them out because, man, it would be so good for you guys. Now, this is a you think you might need it. I own it. But if you think you might need it, get it. Even if you don't think you might need it, get it. A Pocket Guide to Cold Water Survival. Well, if you're trapped out somewhere, you have to cross this area and you end up falling through and getting wet. How you going to keep yourself from hypothermia if you don't have ways of making a fire or anything like that, or dry clothes or anything? How? That book will tell you. Now, there's several books by The Outdoor Life, which I own a few, and damn, they are great. I mean, it has everything you can possibly want in them. They're really good. They're about that wide, about that tall, about that thick. You must get them. But this one is the Ultimate Survival Manual. Now, get those. They're really great books. I mean, it has anything from learn how to can, how to process your own meat, how to homestead, how to build survival shelters, how to dig in, how to hunt for different plants and berries and fruit, all the way up to deer hunting, squirrel hunting, rabbit hunting, how to make snares and booby traps, and I mean, you name it. It has even how to take hides and stuff and make your own clothes or blankets and stuff to keep you warm from freezing to death, or how to get water, everything. The Ultimate Survival Medicine. That would look real good and be good next to your ultimate first aid field guide. And it's only $15.95. No. The Ultimate Survival Guide. There's 15 books. And it's $28.58. I have not read that one yet, but it's on my list. And there's another one that I've been wanting that I don't have yet, but it's on my list. Is the Outdoor Survival Skills. That gives you both, I believe, military and civilian survival skills. Well, how can you go wrong with that? There's a few books that I feel that you should own personally and read them religiously. Study them, practice them, beat them into your head. Because at the end of the day, a person can take everything that you possibly own, but they can't take what's in here. So no matter, you learn all this stuff, and no matter what situation you'll find yourself in, you will survive, and you will make it through it. The SAS handbook will show you how to make frog gigs, fish gigs, spears, traps, traps to hunt your animal, hunt food with, what plants that you can eat without killing you, what plants that will kill you, what plants that you can use for medication, how to make your own rope and stuff out from what you find in the wilderness, how to make the best summer shelters, how to make the best winter shelters. If you're in a swamp, how to make shelters that keep you high enough, keep the creepy crawlers that biting the holes in your ass. But, at the end of the day, spiders can get into you, snakes can get into you. There's always something. I'm staying tired mostly anymore. So all I do is work. You can go to your local bookstore. They'll have some of these books. But I have noticed a lot of these books on here are cheap. At these local bookstores, man, you're paying twice as much. Yeah, you'll have them right there on the spot, but the extra money you spent can go for another book or a few extra preps or a piece of or a gear or some gear or whatever, ammunition. Staying hydrated. Superior hydration. And that's strawberry banana. It has natural flavors and sweeteners. It has cane sugar in it, coconut water, electrolytes, 700 milligrams of potassium, antioxidants, vitamin A, C, and E, vitamin B3, B5, B6, B9, and B12. It's good stuff right here. Get it at your local grocery store or gas station. Now that I got the books out of the way, let me help you with a few more pieces that I missed for your bug out bag. You can go to your local camping supply, fishing supply store, or whatever. You can buy, or in the pack, a metal 3 or 4 prong frog or fish gig. You can use them for both. Against the law, if you ain't got the fishing and hunting license to do that, in the state of Kentucky, you have to have a fishing and a hunting license to gig legally. I have the book that you get at the store, and it tells you. But in a survival situation, I'm sure you can do it without getting in trouble. I got a fishing pole. It's long, but you can push it in, it collapses. And about this big, it's like right down your fishing, right down your bag. You can pull the rod out. It has a reel and everything on. You can fish with it and stuff. Or you can take a snuff can, put your hooks, sinkers, and put 25, 30 foot of line in it. Close the lid. You got a fishing kit right there that goes in your pocket or in your bag or wherever. Now, again, I know I've said this time and time again. All these books and everything are wonderful and beneficial to have. I think you all should own them. Me personally. But you can own them books all day long. If you don't read them, you don't learn them and use common sense, it ain't gonna do a thing for you. And also, if you ain't got the brains to do it, the heart to go through it, the brains to do it, the heart to go through it, or the guts to stand up and do it, or the testicular fortitude to stick with it and see it through, then it ain't going to do much for you. And when I say the testicular fortitude, I ain't just talking about men. Women, too. There's a lot of strong, badass women out there. They really are. I feel they don't get enough praises for what they are able to do and can do, and what extraordinary things that they are capable of. They don't get enough notice for it. But and also that goes for you men too. You don't know what you're capable of until you're pushed to it. Until you're held accountable and it's life threatening. It's your own risk, your own life. It's on the line. You don't understand what you're capable of. So I issue all a challenge. Go out for 7 straight days with the bare minimum. Yeah, you can have your food. You can bring some food and water with you. And a tarp. Don't bring a tent. Bring a tarp. They make your own shelter out of it. Or not even that. Take your machete with you and make you a shelter out of what you find in the woods. Take your flint and steel. Make your own campfire. Hunt or fish or forage for your own food. You would, when you get hungry enough or thirsty enough, you'll be amazed what you are able to do and everything. So I issue that challenge. Whenever you feel like doing it. If you're new to this, I suggest you wait till summertime. And if you're doing stuff like this for years, do it whenever you feel like it. But take the bare minimum with you. And spend 7 days in the woods alone. And do this your own self. And tell me, once you do it, what have you accomplished when you was out there? What did you learn about the wilderness? What did you learn about yourself? And did you come up with your own ways of doing things? How you took this knowledge right here and you make it your knowledge right here. What do you add to it? What do you take away from it? Did you keep it the same? Because, ladies and gentlemen, there is going to come a day where you're going to have this knowledge to survive. Because you don't want to have to learn it all on your own. Trial and error. It's right there in books by people who's done it, who lives it, who is continues to do it. It's right there for you to take and learn from it. Anyways, I thank you all for watching my videos. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. But if you have already, thank you so very much. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And if you find yourself watching this video and you haven't yet, please, it only takes a minute of your time to click the like and subscribe. And then when you do that, go over to my buddy's channel, Shane Space 717. Hit the like and subscribe button on his too. Pretty sure he'll appreciate it. If you got any questions or any other books that I haven't added, the Firefox series. That's another group of books you should get. Sorry. But if there's anything else I didn't add to it, please drop a line at the bottom. And I'll make sure I'll add it to my next video. I thank you all so very much. Keep watching. Stay updated. Watch that news. I saw some really wild stuff tonight. I'm not getting into it. I think I got one more video on this series and it's over with. And stay tuned for my next videos. Thank you. Good night. And Night Squatch Prepper out.